And
Can
we're
you put
live.
I don't know what to do
Can you
now.
put an effect on me, accentuate my good features, and get rid of the bad ones?
Yeah, I just blocked your camera off like you're not even the campaign.
Fair
All
enough.
right. So, last week we left off with our second shopping spree for Ella and Corsul. Did y'all come away with anything additional? I think you had a ring of protection, Corsul.
Yes.
And Jamie, what did you end up with something too?
Ayun.
Yes, I got the Ion
Oh,
Stone.
the Ioun Stone. That's right. Yes, the Dusty Rose Ioun Stone. And while all that was taking place, there was something happening in the street outside between Othmar and Val. It was a very interesting read. We're not going to recap that
Well,
at this moment, but
summarization is shit hit the fan. So
yeah, or Finn. Shit hit the Finn.
the fin.
And you also had a. Did y'all meet with the? Yeah, y'all met with the nephew of. What was her name? Damn it.
Moonstar. Helion
Yes.
Moonstar.
Yes, the Helion Moonstar, the grand nephew of Lady Wyland Moonstar, the matriarch of the Moonstar noble family of Waterdeep. They at the beginning of the conversation, Val Zona Truth the room so that no lies could be said. And he was very, very forthcoming with the information. He even knew the background of everybody in the party to an extent, and said that they wouldn't have approached you for this had they not done their homework on you. You are to seek out the bronze dragon that was Gleister, the family friend of the Moonstars, to free him from Shar's magic. They stated that Gleister has been transformed into some type of shadow of himself, and they either wish for him to be released of the power that holds him, or for him to be put out of his misery. So essentially, you guys slaying him. So he is somewhere deep within the Undermountain. And there were different rewards that came along with the friendship of the House Moonstar, including the ability to trade magic items of similar rarity, the House Moonstar offering to fund any future expedition that you guys decide to take, and also putting you guys in touch with special trainers where you could potentially earn marks of prestige. So, and it also we also left off with the second adventuring group that you guys conned out of $370 something worth of gold.
Proudly.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. And when they went to bed, they were stating that they were going to be setting out in the morning down the hole of the Undermountain to rescue the prince, Prince Drufflin III. So that is where we left off. So you guys, Corsul was crying at the end of the session. Looks like Corsul fell to his knees and lays down on Ella, continuing to cry in her lap, which is an odd sight to see considering how small Ella is compared to how large Corsul is, being in Loxodon.
Can I get a quick refresher why Corso was crying uncontrollably?
Corso, would you like to,
Yes.
or George, would you like to expand on that?
No, my name is Corsul. Um.
God.
So,
Hello?
I said that I wanted to stick Othmar's orb in my trunk and hide it from him, since it was sitting on this mantle up here. And then I said like I could. So Ella wanted to find out what else is inside my trunk, so she went in there and she found a green stone, which is a stone that my husband gave to me when we were just little kids, and we were playing and having fun, and he gave it to me, and I held on to it and thought I lost it, but it's been inside me all along.
Now seeing the chat. Okay.
Yes,
you
I
go.
picked it. I picked his nose with my mage hand.
And you found a green object.
Uh-oh.
Seem to have lost Othmar.
Technical difficulties. Pause the recording, please.
Okay, I will pause it. Oh God,
My God.
that was a good one, man. That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope you got that on video.
I was
Yeah.
just shaking my head.
It scared me. It was so funny.
Yeah, you went Home
Full
Alone
Home
on that
Alone.
one.
Yeah, you straight up went full send. We needed to go half.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm
It's
bad
like,
at that.
damn it.
Full
All right.
send.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting around the hearth in the tavern. You now know what Corso was crying about. So what would you guys like to do?
Corso, are you going to be okay?
I'm gonna be fine. I think everything's okay. I just needed a little session. Thank
Hmm.
you, Ella.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Well, there's nothing like jumping through this hole to bury those feelings deep down inside you, Corso. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
That
Or
is one way to phrase that, yeah.
or a new mission, Corso. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like I'm getting one step closer to the reason I'm here.
Do we get to go to the 5th floor? Do we get to go see Willow again?
Yes, Ella.
Cool.
But more importantly, we get to go beyond the 4th floor, 5th floor, 5th floor. Yes, I'm losing count. We just spoke to Helian Moonstar of the Moonstar family. They've been spying on us, which I'm not sure I totally appreciate, but they gave us a mission to track down a runaway family member and maybe big bad evil guy. We'll have to either slay or sway. Probably slay. Bring him back to the light or send him into the eternal darkness. We've already took a vote. Three of us have said yes, so I hope you're on board.
Sure. Why not?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Yeah,
Buddy.
No.
that's what I thought so. So I'm all in.
That's the spirit. So I'll fill you in on more of the details, but long story short, it's a Glycer, a bronze dragon that was family friend to the Moonstar family, went down to chase a worshiper, Shar Yanrak, who was a prominent member of the Moonstar family. He was lord of the house at the time. He used his army amassed from the Moonstar family and funds to essentially start his own guild and crime syndicate. He was driven out of Waterdeep and into the pit, into the hole, into the Mad Mage's dungeon. Glycer went after him and apparently was turned by Jan Rack or Von Rack. Apologies. So now we got to save Glycer, either bring him back to the light, or if we can't save him, they'd rather us end his misery.
What misery is he causing?
Just not being himself. Bronze dragons are inherently good, and he's turned evil and cold-hearted and That's what we're after.
Right, but what is he doing that's bad besides being different, being a different person with a
Well,
dragon?
it
He's-
seems it's against his will.
Oh, well that's not good.
No,
Is he killing people?
most
Is he?
likely, yes.
Well, he's acting evil, so I guess we can. I'm willing to bet there are people around that will, can let us know if that's true or not. So
Yes. The Moonstar family appears to believe that if he was in his right mind, he would have come back, and has not come back, and he sided with Von Rack. So let's go
Um,
find out why and make our own assumption, and then we can make a decision on what to do with him.
that that makes the best sense because either way, this could be like an angry teenager that just ran away from home, hate and doesn't like his parents or whatever.
So he has been corrupted, according to them. So
Yeah, parents say the dangest things.
they do indeed. But for a
do
bronze
they?
dragon, I'm not sure.
I want to know.
Yeah, Othmar, what do parents say? You're the only parent here.
Generally, really try to say nothing.
That sounds more like it.
Wise words. Well, I'm gonna head in and take a. Are we taking a rest? Or are we calling it a night? Or are we heading down first thing?
I do have
Yeah,
one
it's
question though.
good.
Let's go.
Does anybody ever ask why there's a giant hole leading to the Mad Mage dungeon? Did anybody ever question that? Like, there's a giant hole that leads to this place, but
We
I
did. We did
okay,
question it.
Yeah.
Durnan, that's where he amassed his fortune to build the bar around the hole. This used to be part of the Mad Mage's tower. It isn't a tower anymore due to years and war and whatnot. So now there's just under.
Yeah.
Now there's just the yawning portal.
Yes. Just a
well
hole
that makes sense.
in the ground.
hmm So normal mage towers are built from the ground up. Hauser built his from the ground down. I just kept going and kept going and kept
Oh.
going.
So,
That's pretty
what
deep.
DM? What time is it?
It's evening time, so the sun's already set, so it's dark. I'd say it's probably around 9 o'clock.
Do we want to
in the
rest
evening.
up back at your spider house?
Well, there's really no way to get there other than down the hole, since somebody threw our one-way ticket out of anger.
I explained the situation.
Where did you throw that coin?
Somewhere in the mushroom patch.
Yeah, at a mushroom.
A whole floor of mushroom.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready to go now. I'm been a little antsy with all this shopping and fighting in the streets of Waterdeep off screen.
I second that.
I'm ready.
Let's get.
All right, I feel like
Okay.
staying here for another 4 hours.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so y'all are not staying the night. Y'all are gonna go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Darden! Passes for 5!
Durnan just nods to you, and he allows you to go down without paying.
I don't feel right about that, but I accept.
I don't feel right about this, but I accept not paying.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Me and Darden are best friends.
I mean, I feel like we need bracelets or something. Like we've been down there. We come back up. We go
I
back
mean,
down.
Get Axbar to make us.
essentially, you guys do have that with the relationship that you built with Durnan. So, I mean, he's basically letting you go. Plus, he made a lot of money off of the bets being placed on the other group on who was going to get free first. So he's good.
And we basically did that, so.
He definitely instigated that for sure.
All
Okay.
right.
So you guys begin your descent down the hole in the yawning portal. So the rope, it will only allow one person at a time to go in. So who's going to go down first?
I shall.
Okay. So you grab onto the rope. You put there's a little step on the end of the winch of the rope, and you swing out over the hole, and you begin being lowered down into the hole. Okay, and you see Glorkind disappear into the darkness as he begins his descent. And this is 140 feet down to the bottom. So it is going to take a little bit before the next one comes up. So you guys wait. And then after about 10 minutes, the rope goes slack and it begins to ascend. Who's going next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Do.
All right. All right. Ella, you begin going down as well. See Ella swing out over the hole. And as you guys are doing this, the bar is still filled with patrons. And as you swing over, they're cheering for you as you begin lowering yourself into the hole. And they watch as Ella disappears into the darkness. About 10 minutes go by. Who's next?
Sure.
Okay. Val, you step out on. You're slightly heavier than Ella is, so the rope goes a little bit tighter whenever you step out onto it. And you begin lowering yourself, or you begin being lowered down into the hole. Again, a cheer from the bar. Huzzah! As you
A little like
get
hand.
lowered down in.
Are you not entertained? So on my way
You get
down.
lowered down. Yep. Disappear into the darkness. And same thing, rinse and repeat. Othmar or Corso, who's going next?
I'll go last.
Okay.
Othmar, you've done this many times.
Mm-hmm.
Step out, and you begin your
Boring.
descent as well. You're yawning as
Descending into
you
the mountain.
go into the mountain. You're like, haha, I've been here
Yawning
before.
as I leave the yawning portal.
As you start going down, I want you to roll a perception check for me, Othmar.
Okay.
Okay. As you're going down, you see Hazir from the other group peeking down the stairs as he's watching you descend into the hole, and he's just got this look of like astonishment on his face, like, why are y'all going down the hole? We were supposed to go next. That's what you see as you spin around. And then as he starts to get out of your line of sight, you see him take off up the stairs. And then you disappear as well. And Corso, the rope comes back up. You step out onto it, and the winch is straining to hold your weight, but it seems like it's holding. And you kind of look over at Dernan with this concerned look on your face, like, am I gonna die? And Dernan looks up, and he's kind of looking at you, and he's looking up at the winch, and he's like, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
As you
Here I go.
and you start descending a little bit faster than everybody else. The winch is having a hard time, like, keeping
Regulating.
regulating the descent from your size, and you descend. For the first time, you descend into the mountain this way, and so you're slowly being lowered down, and it's a stone wall all the way around you as you begin being lowered down into this cave. And the lower you get, the darker it gets until you're in pitch black, just
I can't
swinging.
see. Am I still going down?
He kind
Hello?
Do we hear him?
of no.
Okay.
All right. Now, as you were all being lowered into the chasm, something odd happened. Starting with Glorkand, you got down into the hole, and it's pitch black. And even with your dwarven eyes, you were making out the gray of the hole as it goes down the gray sides of the walls. And then all of a sudden, it just went completely black on you. And after a few minutes, you see a light, and the light is it's not bright, but it is flickering, almost like a flame. And as you get closer and closer, you notice that it is in fact a torch that is set in the ground. You see the dirt around it. And as you're being lowered down, still on the rope, oddly enough, you touch the ground, and you step off, the rope goes back up. And you look around you, and you're in a cave. And I want you to go ahead and roll a perception check for me as well, Glorkand. Okay. You have a modifier to that? No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. It's hard for you to get your bearings on where you're at. You're in a small cave by yourself. Kind of confused on where you're at. You start looking around, and on some of the walls, it's rough cut, like stone. And then you see on another wall, it's a smooth stone, almost like a carved wall. And with your vast knowledge of stonework, you do recognize it as the dwarven carvings of the in the area that you were like, it's like the area you were found in when the party found you. So you get the sense that you are close to where you were originally discovered by the party. Okay. All right. And who was next? Ella?
Yes.
All right. Ella, as you descend, do you have your staff of dark sight, or are you just
Mhm.
going down? Okay.
Yeah, I know it's
So
coming, so I got it.
yeah, so you're holding onto the staff as you're holding onto the rope as you begin to descend down, and same thing. You're looking out, you're looking down and around, like you're used to this. You have no worries at all about the descent because you've been here before. However, pitch black as you begin going down, even with your staff of dark sight. It's pitch black on you, and you same thing. You get down towards the bottom, and you see what appears to be some type of torch that has been placed in the ground, but this one is glowing like a faint purple color as you begin to descend. And
That's cool. I want a purple torch.
when you get to the bottom, you get off the rope, it goes back up into the air, and you've got the small purple glowing torch in the ground at your feet. And you look around. Roll a perception check for me. And everybody get a perception check. Roll ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you begin to look around and you see what appears to be a collapsed wall by you. So you've got the rubble on the ground from there's also a cave wall to your left, and you see part of the wall where it did connect to the cave wall has partially collapsed. You're able to, there's a way for you to get out if you need to, or whenever you want to. But you also recognize the walls as the dwarven stonework where you encountered the first drow. Okay.
Okay.
But other than the purple torch, now your dark vision, you can you're starting to get that back from the staff, and you're starting to see the grays, and you see the dwarven mountain carvings in the wall there. All right, Val,
What's up?
you begin to descend. You peer down in the hole, and when your vision goes dark, you get this sense of worry, but you're also kind of okay with it. And when you look down, you see a white fire torch at the bottom of this of where you're dropping into, and the area that you're dropping into is also collapsed rubble around you. You get off the rope, shoots up in the air, and when you look around, you're in a larger room. Still same torch. You have an open area right across from you, and it kind of opens out into a hallway. Same carvings. You see the dwarven. You see a dwarf army riding into battle against what appears to be some type of uh, uh, orc army with hippogriffs flying over the top of it. But all around you is collapsed wall and stone as you get your bearings.
Hmm.
Othmar.
Weird.
Oh wait,
As
I'm holding on to with one hand and stretching with the other.
there you go. Okay, so go ahead and roll your perception check. Okay, so as you begin to descend, are you wearing your new goggles?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Does it require attunement?
Absolutely.
I believe
not.
they did. Did they?
I don't know. Let's see.
What was it?
You're muted.
Did I add them to my character?
I don't think they do. The goggles of night.
They do not. No attunement required.
Sweet.
All right. So you've got your new goggles on. You descend in. You remembered them as you were going down the hole. You're like, oh yeah. You put them on your face, and you think you look badass. You don't really know what you look like on them yet. But as you descend, darkness envelops you. You're still holding onto the rope, and you look down, and there is a green torch down on the ground at your feet as you descend into the Undermountain. And when you get to the bottom, you step off, and you've got this green torch at your feet. And you're looking around, and you are in a room. The wall to your left is that of a dwarven. It's dwarven make, and you can see like a blacksmith carved into the side of it, working his tools, forging weapons. And directly in front of you is a stone door with it seems like a simple pull handle on it, or push handle on it. It's got iron iron banding, and the hinges are set into the stone and riveted in. Very elegant.
Glorkin, Val, Ella, why'd you shut the door?
Call out. You hear nothing in response.
What the devil are they up to? And I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
Okay.
This is some sort of prank.
Like it's
Go and
my
roll. Go and roll a strength check.
Getting too old for this. Strength check it is.
Or athletics.
Right.
Do athletics. It's fine.
Cool.
So you attempt to push the door open. All right. So you push, and the door seems to budge just a little bit, but it's going to take a little bit more force than what you're applying to it to get the door open. There could be something on the other side blocking the door, but you're not really sure if that's the case or not.
All right, seriously. Val, stop standing in front of the door. Probably it's Glorkin helping him.
I wish I was there to see that. Gosh.
All right.
I don't know.
So we
try
are
again.
in separate places?
You don't know.
Okay.
Othmar certainly wouldn't assume so. So, what the hell? It's probably
When
some
you-
prank Ella organized.
When you guys landed, there was nobody else around you.
I'm gonna bust out my crowbar, put it in the door jamb, and start working it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics again.
All right.
And while he's doing that, can I do an intelligence check on this dwarf stone stuff, or do I where I'm at?
Yeah, most certainly can. You can do a knowledge history, and I believe since you are a dwarf, you get advantage on checks that feature stonework. I believe.
Okay.
Let's
I know I got
check
+1
here.
on my history.
Racial traits. Sorry.
let's
Stone cutting.
just-
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check. So
Okay.
history.
So that would be +4 on top of that.
So we'll see. Your history is actually it's double your proficiency bonus to be +8 on top of that. So you're sitting at 28. Yeah. So you recognize the stonework as the stonework of that of the dwarves that built part of the Undermountain that the Mad Mage took over.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you are familiar with the history behind the stonework, and it gives you like a little bit of a sense of relief knowing that you're somewhat in a familiar place, though you don't know where your party members are. All right, Glorkin, as you begin to lower, like I said, you're lowering faster. You don't have
Glorkin or Corsul?
or sorry, Corsul. Sorry, yep, Corsul.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe you have dark vision.
Nope.
Nope. So it goes completely pitch black on you as you're lowering yourself in, or as you're being lowered down, and then as you after a few minutes you look down and you see this faint red torch glowing at the bottom
I didn't roll a
as you
perception
descend.
check yet, so do you want me to do that now or?
Yeah, I mean it's pitch black. It's the only light there, so you can go ahead and roll a perception check. The perception check is for when you hit the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that. And Othmar, with your roll, you are able to pry the door open and able to you're able to get it open enough to where you can kind of see out, and You're in. You see collapsed walls. You see more of the same carved dwarven walls that you've seen. Kind of reminds you of whenever you were trudging through Azrok's hold over to find Trissa to slay her. So you're able to see that enough, but you weren't able to get the door opened all the way initially. But with that, you are able to you're able to keep moving it in order to get yourself through it. So of course, so you have the red torch, and you look around, and you're in a similar room to everybody else. There's collapsed wall. You've got a wall with or collapsed cave wall. There's a carved dwarven wall to your left, and it looks like it's depicting some type of like carpentry being done. There's like tools of war, ballista and catapults being constructed by the craftsmen on the wall. And immediately in front of you, you have a stone door that is partially collapsed. It's fallen in into the room, but the hinges still appear to operate. So you could, with enough force or with the help of somebody else, you could get the door open.
Do I sense that anyone is around me or smell anyone that I recognize?
Uh, roll a perception check for your smell
Okay.
as you stick your trunk out, and as you inhale with your trunk deeply, you do smell a familiar smell of one of your companions. It is it's got that smell of battle and dare I say slight old man smell, as you can sense Othmar is close.
Definitely,
Is it in the
definitely old
direction?
man smell.
Is it in the direction of the door, or?
Like so you've got your trunk like kind of like because part of the door's collapsed, so you're able to get your trunk out into the room. So you're able to discern that Othmar is close to you, probably within, I'd say, probably about 30 or 40 feet.
Othmar, is that you? I smell you.
Can I hear him?
Yeah, from where you're at with the door open, like you got it, you can now hear Corso calling.
Yes, Corsolar. Wait. Look back up behind me. How did you? Where are you?
I'm over here by this door. This very broken door. It's very beautiful artwork on the wall. But I thought you guys just left without me and broke the door to keep me stuck here, I guess?
If they did it to you, they certainly made an attempt with me as well. I don't know what's going on here. Let me get this that gum door open.
Yeah, let's do this together.
Teamwork.
All
Together.
right.
I have no idea where we would be on this map.
Oh
Shit.
goodness.
Do that again?
Just zoom out.
No, it moved us towards an area, or he pointed to an area. It's
Yep.
for the stream.
Oh yeah, the shift click.
Yep. Shift click.
See
All right.
darkness.
So I know I'm getting there.
He's forcing us to explore the rest of floor 3. I feel railroaded.
Forcing you to do anything.
If we had that token or whatever, we wouldn't be going through this.
All right. So Othmar, can you see where you're at?
Yes.
Okay. Corso.
Mm-hmm.
So you are standing at this door with your trunk out, and you're talking to Othmar. Othmar, you have managed to pry the door open enough to where you can get out. So you are now out of the room.
Ah, where the hell are we?
I have no idea. It's really dark. You can't
Ella
see
just
in the
picked
dark.
up the purple torch and she's just kind of like drawing things in the air, just like waiting for the group to
Just
find her.
see the purple embers as they're flowing around as you're drawing, writing stuff in the like
So
with
I'm gonna go
a
towards
sparkler.
Corsel's voice and yeah,
Yeah, so you round the
connect.
corner and you see like the top of his trunk kind of hanging out the top of the door here, where it's fallen in. You look down and there's the part of the door that's fallen off, that's crumbled on the ground, is at your feet. So he is on the other side of the door.
More games from Hallister.
This this is a game. This is weird. Definitely a weird game.
Welcome to the Tower of the Mad Mage. Come, let me help you out of there.
Oh, that's the first time I got a welcome. Thank you.
Crowbar, going to town on that what remains of the door.
I'm gonna kick it in.
Yeah. So athletics. Are you helping him on the other side? Corso push on the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage, Othmar.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. So with the help of Corso, you're able to jam the crowbar in there enough, and you when you go to push on it to get the leverage that you need to pry the door open, the rest of the door just crumbles in front of you, just falls to the ground in these pieces. And on the other side, you see Corso standing there with a red torch behind him.
Well met.
First
That's a
nat
handy
1, nat
torch.
20 of the night. Good
Well,
job.
thank you. Where are the rest?
I thought they were with you.
No, I thought they were with you. Hold on. I try smelling again.
Classic. Who's on first? All right, let's see here.
Go ahead, Corso.
Okay.
So you step out into the room with Othmar. Hi, buddy. You have a wiggly tooth? Cool.
A little bit.
Right.
How'd you know?
He's
My
excited.
dentist
He's going
says
to lose a tooth.
my dentist says I'm the worst adult teeth brusher of all time. I thought it was pretty cool.
I don't know.
That's a natural 20 for a 24.
Yeah. So you do pick up on a scent wafting through the air. As still as the air is in here, you are still able to pick it up. Um, it's a bit further away than Othmar was from you, so you're having a hard time gauging what direction it's coming from. But it has the slight smell of whoreness on it.
Poorness. I think I smell
The slight
Val.
smell of the divine is on the air.
I think I smell
Um,
whores. No, wait. Whore. This is, yeah. Val. That guy.
Yes, I find there's a little difference. Where is he?
Oh, he's further away. I guess we just try to follow the open path that's not near our doors. Maybe we'll run into him. Or
Yeah.
another
So
door.
as you
It's
look
a good
around,
good thinking, Corso.
you see that there are two paths you can take. One that goes directly in front of you, um, this way, and then you see one off to the left.
Do you heathens ever get heals again?
I'm the one that calls you a whore, not them.
I heard it.
Just multi-class the cleric. We'll be fine.
I'm a multi-class druid. Just conjure animals all the time. Bunch of
I
ferrets.
will not put all those minis on the map. Not gonna happen.
So just to confirm, with a natural 20, I can't figure out which direction, south or east.
Yeah. So you can smell it coming from either way. It's a bit stronger coming from the path directly in front of you, but you can smell it either direction.
Okay.
So either way you go, you feel like it's the correct way to get to him.
Okay, well I think Val is this way towards this direction as I keep pointing my trunk in those directions, trying to discern between. Like,
Hmm.
let's go south.
All right.
All right.
All right. So you get in, you pass by, there's a stone door to your right. And the path continues down, and you see it kind of like you see a cave wall in front of you, and it looks like it veers off to the left.
Okay, I'm gonna pound on the stone door. I'm gonna be like, is there anyone in there? Hello?
All right, you wait for a second, and no response.
Do I?
Either
So just to be clear, did you say there was a door when I came down? All I remember was the just the walls.
Nope. These are so Corso and Othmar are the only two that had doors.
Okay.
Okay.
You
All
guys
right.
were in areas that were there were
I'm like,
walls around you, but they were partially collapsed in some places, so you could just venture out if you choose to.
I will, but I'm gonna wait and see what Corso and Othmar do.
Okay.
Meta
Right.
feta.
I'm gonna cast message, which goes 120 feet. I'm gonna like just send it off in like this direction and see if
Okay.
I could pick anything up with any let's see, does it have to be a specific person? I'm familiar with the target. I'm just trying to hit one of them.
I mean, with you being familiar with your teammates or with your party mates, I'll allow you to send out a general message. See if anybody hears you.
Hello? Is it where is everyone? Found Othmar. Uh, what are we at? What's mess? Someone counting for me? I only have 25 words. I'm gonna just restart here. Hello?
you're at 5.
Is anybody out there? I found Othmar. Looking
Yeah, I'm
for
here.
the rest of you. I'm
Where are you?
saying this internally. Oh,
Oh, all right.
I'm picking up Othmar.
I realized you were saying in your head. Sorry.
I'm sending a message spell, and
You're
I
at
think it's
15.
Yeah, since he's pointing away from Othmar, it doesn't Othmar. You don't pick up his message.
You just see him like
What you're seeing is you're seeing Corso. He's kind of like he's sitting there and his trunk's still up in the air, like he's trying to follow the scent. And his eyes are closed, and you can see his mouth moving, like he's trying to say something, but nothing's coming out. And then after a few minutes,
you can reply to this message.
Val, you actually hear this message.
Corso, where are you?
Uh,
I
Is that
don't know where I am.
okay? Hey Othmar. Val responded. He said, "Where are we? Do you know?"
Yes. It appears we're. Can I? Hmm. I mean, is the rock familiar? Are the surroundings at least
Yeah,
contextually
yeah.
familiar?
It very much feels like the part of when you ventured through here to when you were looking for Trissa, and also when you visited Azrock in his hold. The walls are the same carving, so you are in part of Stormdale Core.
I communicate that. I believe we're in some unexplored part of what was it?
Stormdale Core.
Storm Decor.
Storm
He'll know what
decor.
that means.
Okay. Hey Val. Othmar said something about storm decor. Uh, but you're close-ish by, because I could send you this message. You can reply to this message.
Understood. I'll start heading off in a direction and periodically yell.
All right.
And I let out a roar, just
He's dying. We have to go save him.
And y'all can hear him scream. Like he's close enough that you heard the audible. Ah!
Oh, fine. Then if I can hear that audible, but he didn't respond that in the message, it'll be like, "Did you hear that scream, Val? Oh God, there's something down here with us."
I pick up the torch and see if it's hot. First of all, see if it's magical.
No, there's no heat coming from the torch. It is lighting the room, but there's no heat to it.
Well, so I raise this torch high and I take a look at my surroundings and try to see if I see anything.
Othmar, did you
Okay.
forget your orb on that counter up there? I'm not sure you grabbed it.
The orb, of course, it's right here. Oop.
Hold on. I didn't bring it with us.
No, it is actually on this map. I ran into it while I was scrolling around.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
let me find it. It's somewhere here.
Oh yeah, we're all down
Is
here.
this
shit.
a way out over here?
Yeah, there's an opening in the wall.
Oh, I'm gonna go squeeze in it.
Yeah, so you're able to squeeze through. Ah, there it is. I found it. There's another adventuring party that looks just like you. Oh, the orb's not there. Anyway, yeah, Val, you're able to even Greach and Sparkle are there. Hey, look, Sparkle. I'm gonna send Sparkle over there with Jamie.
Yay!
Where did he go? I lost him.
How do you keep losing these things, Adam?
Because it's a big damn map, and I'm just scrolling wildly.
Scrolling wildly.
Hey, I found the orb too. There we go. Got them both. Yay!
I'm just gonna use
Save the
my
day.
doppelganger to move
I
around.
was prepared.
Hey, I prepared everything except for the orb and Sparkle. Give me a break.
My
There you go.
Those were
God.
the most important things.
My God, there's changelings in here too.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, your orb is there, Othmar.
Glowy. Glow.
Yep. So light from your orb illuminates the room around you. It's actually so bright that you have to pull your goggles of night back up off of your head. So you got
Corsola,
the
Is that better,
Othmar,
Corso?
Sure, yeah, I need it.
can you hear me?
Here.
Me.
Now that I have these goggles, I give Glowy to you.
Oh, do I see
Thank
the
you.
light?
Yeah, so as they come around the corner, the orb, the drift globe illuminates the room, and you guys meet up.
Hail.
Al, there you
Val!
are.
Yes.
Where the hell have you been? What game are you playing? Where's everyone else? Where's Ella? Glorkund?
Apparently hide and seek.
Hide and seek. This is no time for hide and seek.
You're right. We must find the rest. They're really good at this game. I go off to the left.
I have a feeling Ella's not gonna be the easiest to find.
Well, were you
Okay.
did you also appear in a room full of rubble?
Yeah, and some nice images on the wall.
All right. So as you guys meet up and you're starting to get your bearings and try to get an understanding of what's happened, Glorkind and Ella. So Ella, in the room that you're in, it's very small, but for you it's not too bad. And right behind you is the collapsed part of the wall where you can actually walk out. Glorkind, you also have a partially collapsed wall around you as well. You actually have two ways of going to get out. You have one that's more to the south and one that's more to the north. So what would y'all like to do?
I will slowly head out, being extremely careful with my purple torch.
All right. So as you walk out of the room with the purple torch,
And I'm just periodically calling out
Ella.
Thornton and Ella's names.
Did that recenter you?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk out, there's more collapsed wall across from you, and Sparkle's there too. If you can grab him. If
This
you need me
isn't
to.
right. I'm gonna sit down and just have Sparkle fly around and see if she can, since she can go far faster than I can.
Okay.
Look for the group.
All right. So you've got a passage behind you. So you've got the one in front of you, and then you've got two. This is where this wall is right here. You've got a passage that goes to the left and to the right of it.
Okay, I'll send her this way.
Okay. So Glorkin, as you are looking around, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so it's really you've got the torch at your feet, but it's really hard for you to kind of see, even with your dark vision. You have a hard time focusing on anything. And as you're looking around and you're trying to squeeze out, you hear the flapping of something as it closes in on your position. What do you do?
Oh, what is that? Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
I can hear him through Sparkle,
Yes,
so I
you
will.
can hear him through Sparkle.
Yeah, I'll go towards him and try to like circle around him with Sparkle,
All right. So as you
and then bring him
as,
back to me.
as
So,
you're there you go. So as
well, I was,
you begin to walk out the room, you see this little dragon come in and just kind of like start circling around your head, but it's going so fast you're having a hard time getting a good clear image of what the dragon is, and you just kind of startles you, and then it flies back out of the room.
haven't I met Sparkle before?
You have,
Yeah.
but it was flying around your head so fast it was hard for you to focus on Sparkle, so you didn't get a
Okay.
good look at Sparkle as it flew around you and then went out the room.
So I just start. I'm getting frustrated at this point, and so I just start like smashing into everything around me, all the walls. See if there's any way out.
Yeah, there's a entrance right in front of you, right there. That's
Oh,
where Sparkle
okay.
came in. So
Fair
you're
enough.
able to you kind of like have to like, with your broad dwarven shoulders, you have to kind of like sidestep as you kind of squeeze out of the room. And not too far off, you see Ella sitting on the ground with Sparkle right by her.
Hey, have you
Ella!
seen the others? Where's
No, what?
everyone?
I don't know. Somebody's playing tricks on us.
Yeah, it's weird. How did that hole lead us all to different places?
Did this happen last time y'all went down?
No, we all landed on the ground at the same place, but I don't know. Weirder things have happened.
Yeah, very
I'm gonna.
strange. I was anticipating others coming after me, so I didn't initially worry, but now it is clear that Hallister is playing some kind of evil, nasty game.
Hold on. I'm gonna send Sparkle up north and see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you sit down and you send Sparkle out, and Sparkle just starts flying through the corridors, and you're watching where Sparkle's going as she's flying through. And whoa, I don't know what I just did to Sparkle, but she did not look good now. There we go. I grabbed one side of her and I inverted her, but she was like a tiny little toothpick. So as Sparkle takes off through the corridors, you see her flying and she's weaving in and out, and she's going down one corridor and she turns around and she comes back. She's looking through everything, and then she finds a long passage and she begins to fly down the passage, and she just keeps going, and she gets to where it kind of veers off to the left, and you see all the dwarven carvings on the walls, and you pass by a few doors and a few hallways that go off to the left and to the right. And as she comes around the corner, through her eyes, you see the glow of some torches, and you see one that's a bright white. And Corso, did you grab your torch too?
Yes.
Okay. And you see a bright white torch, and then you see a red torch, and then you see the glow of the drift globe that you've been so accustomed to through your time down here. And as she rounds the corner, you fly into the room. You are above, and you see Val and Corso and Othmar are standing there, looking around, trying to figure out which way to go. And the three of you, you see this small dragon fly in and kind of circle around.
Ah,
So,
Sparkle.
I'm guessing that's you, Ella.
It nods and sways and then goes back to me.
After that tiny dragon. Say nod.
Is that the dragon we're looking for?
No, but it is a dragon that we are looking for.
so Sparkle takes off that way as you all go the opposite direction. All
Oh,
right,
we're trying to run
Sparkle
away
is
from Ella.
Dragon said,
Mr. Indecision. Right, left, right, left.
I'm just picturing Sparkle like flying, like she's got something, and then she just stops and she starts going back and forth, kind of like Dory from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
She like looks back, like, oh.
There's people behind me.
Ella, Glorkin, good to see you.
Hey guys. Did I save
Hello.
you? I thought y'all'd come save me, but I guess I saved you guys, right?
Well, I was honestly on my way, but that's fine. You just did it faster because you're just so good at this.
Oh,
So good at
thanks.
hide and seek. Yes. Did you get a cool torch too? And I show him the white torch.
Yeah, watch this. I can spell my name. Like right in the air.
It's advanced.
Is it
Hmm.
is it spelled properly?
Is
Yes, I can read.
it? Oh yeah, she has to read. She's read like 10 books so far.
All right,
Take offense
so
to that. Stomp off.
you make your way to each other, and your group is back together. Um,
All of this.
and as you're all kind of like you're saying hi to each other, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, I need everybody to roll a perception check for me, either hearing or sight.
Jeez. Can't
Ugh.
catch a break.
That's an ugly
Ella
11.
really likes her torch.
Yeah. So does Val.
Okay, so some of you hear something, but you really can't make out what it is. Othmar, as soon as you round the corner and you see your friends in front of you, you hear a voice in your head, and you hear the same maniacal laugh that you've heard. You're so familiar with this dungeon.
As I
oh,
suspected.
well, I can't seem to get anything past you, Othmar.
You're not very subtle,
Well,
Alistair.
subtle's never been my thing.
Could you at least dropped us off on like the floor we needed? That would have been helpful.
Well, I could have, but
Do you do it now? Can we just like go back up and come back down and you can put us like in the right place?
that's not how this works, unfortunately. I'm sure you'll do fine getting to where you need to go. I mean, you've already been there once. You've met my doppelganger. That silly tree.
Are you sure
Why
You
don't
there's
you
nothing
show
I
your
could do to
face?
persuade you?
you know the way.
I
And
think he actually helped us. For once.
me help you? I mean, I did give you something that could have helped you, but somebody decided to throw it away.
Mm.
It
Your gifts
is,
are poison. Show your face.
and right about that time, you see a flash behind you, Othmar, in this room right here. Right here, bright flash, and floating in the air, you see the twisted and crazed look in the Mad Mage's face as his head is floating in the room. He's like, "You asked for my face. Here it is."
Give me something to cut in half, Hallister. I'll end your
Oh,
madness. I've got the
all
cure you
in
need.
all in due time, my friend. All in due time. Now, if you ask nicely, I may give you the trinket back that I gave you before, but it has to come from you and nobody else in the group. And
Sparkle.
you have to be sincere now. That's how this works. We've become friends, I thought.
You thought wrong.
Yeah.
Sparkle lands on
Uh,
Othmar's shoulder. It kind of digs her claws into his shoulder just a little bit, kind of like kneading. Like Ella's trying to tell you something.
what? Ow! Busy trying to kill this mad mage.
And his head just starts to float side to side. You see his grin getting bigger and bigger, and it's almost like an animation as his grin just gets bigger than his face, and his wide, toothy grin of the Mad Mage is now just it's sticking out out the sides of his head as he's just smiling at you.
I trust no gift you give, let alone could I bring myself to ask a boon of one such as yourself. Now, give me my daughter. I shall see fit to let you live.
Now, you think, or you are under the impression that your daughter was taken against her will. I assure you that one, she is where she needs to be, and two, I did not kidnap her. It wasn't
More
me.
riddles.
It wasn't me that you saw. Anyway, have fun. I'm sure you'll have quite an adventure with Wilo. She's a crazy one. And you see his head just like kind of swirl into this nothingness as it and little sparkles rain down onto the ground from where his head was.
Cheshire
Sparkle
cat.
flies through them.
I walk up and I put my hand on Othmar's shoulder. It's okay. There's still the portal that we can go through on this floor.
I'd rather be slightly inconvenienced than be at his mercy. Who's to say that coin wouldn't take us somewhere else at his bidding?
Nobody is faulting you for not giving in to a crazed old man.
I
You
kind
You-
of am.
You hear Ella from the other end of the hall. All you had to do was apologize.
Othmar says, "You first, Ella."
What did I do? I didn't throw away the coin.
I can apologize. I don't know if that'll help anyone, but I'm sorry.
Nope. It has to be from Othmar.
He's
He
he's
has
dealing
become
Ella,
Hallister.
he's dealing with some emotional things. Just let him be.
You all know yourself as Hallister's Bane.
Yeah.
But Hallister has definitely become Othmar's Bane.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. Yeah, he
No
chose
doubt.
to have a backstory with a living relative.
Huge
Nerd.
mistake.
He had both, okay? He had both living and dead. So.
Just go the orphan route next time.
My wife was killed. I don't know why, but she was killed.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead, and I have nothing holding me to this place.
At least I was
Right.
I
actually
mean,
an orphan.
technically, Othmar has two kids.
No. technically.
Shh,
Meta.
Don't tell the mage that.
Big meta.
The mage knows everything.
Apparently
Alright.
the mage didn't do it. So
Well,
he said he didn't do it. Why would he lie?
Why would he lie?
why indeed?
A very trusting sort, Corsel.
I mean, he hasn't lied yet. He's just been an asshole, but he hasn't
Okay.
lied.
So
Hey, how
someone,
come y'all didn't language to him?
they're adults, Ella.
How do you know?
I don't feel like a father figure to them.
Ella, when you reach this size, then you can talk like that.
Is it above my head too?
Yes.
Well, if we go south,
great.
whichever direction south is, I think we're in the ruins of that castle where we slayed the
Okay.
drow. If we make our
Yes.
way down, whatever down is, past the monster where Glork and
Slam
dunked,
dunk.
Slam dunked.
slam dunked ahead into that
Mhm.
monster. There's a portal. It hurts like hell, but there's a portal that it could take us to the 5th level.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
I'll go through.
And by hurt, how do you mean hurts?
I mean, there's a lot of magical energy that likes to hit me.
What kind of save was it? Do you remember? I remember it was force damage. I don't remember.
It was force damage, and the only reason why I didn't die was because I had the brooch shielding on, which
Okay.
halved it, and I came out like,
So you guys do have safe passage through Azarok's hold. So you are able to make your way through. Once you get out to this area right here, you recognize where you're at. So you're able to go south towards where the gate was. If you want, we can fast travel you to it,
yeah, that's cool.
or you can make your way through there. It's up to you.
Oh, I have never been on this level. I will
As Ella goes through.
following you
Yeah,
guys.
just do quick description as we pass
Montage.
so Glork and then Corsel know what's going on.
Yeah. So as you guys make your way through the cave system, where Othmar, Val, and Glorkin just went, there is a pet Otug in here that is currently feasting on about 15 drow bodies that were thrown to him from the drow. You make your way further down, Corsel, where you're at. There are 2 goblins in there that are fighting over a trinket. But one of them tells you, one of them looks up and Goblin says something, and you don't know what he says. But they point this way, and you look over, and then you look back at them, and they just shake their head no, like that, like don't go that way.
Don't go this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
just
just
gonna go
want
and open
to.
it up.
I just want to peek or smell what's in
So,
there.
yeah, so you smell what what it seems like the most uh, foul stench that you can. It just smells like death in that room. And as you look in, you see what is floating in there. It is it's a 30-foot high cavern, and there is a head with some tendrils hanging off that have eyes that are looking around, and some are laying down at the side of it dead. And the eye is just glossy white. And as you look in, you see what appears to be some type of beholder floating around the room.
So I see a beholder, and then I see a bunch of tendrils or tentacles with eyes on them that are dead.
Yeah, so the beholder's floating there, and some of the eye stalks are looking around, but half of them are just laying limp at the side of the beholder, dripping with black ichor, like they're dead.
Am
And
I
the
able to see
main
if he's protecting anything? Do I see anything of interest in there?
You can roll a perception check now.
Okay, normal roll.
13.
13.
Val just kept on walking.
Nope, it just seems to be floating aimlessly around the room.
Okay, I'm gonna catch back up
Aren't you
to the
good?
group.
Okay.
That's a big fat
Um,
nope.
and as you guys, oh shit, I went the wrong way. 10% on a map this big is freaking tiny. Okay. Fuck. Damn it.
Should we stop
Okay.
moving?
No, you're good. I just had to find you again. As you guys move through, you're starting to pass by some of the hobgoblins and orcs that make up the Legion of Azrock, and while some of them appear that they're showing some aggression towards you, you see the captains that are controlling them are telling, no, these are friends of the leader. Leave them be.
Now let's just skipping through. Hi,
I was gonna say I do not like orcs and goblins as a dwarf.
Nope, you
I
don't.
walk through and I just kind of side eye everybody with my hand resting on my sword, like just.
All right, Ella, stop right there.
I try to give hugs.
Skirt.
my pretty skirt.
I hold my axes.
Axie. Axe body
Yes.
spray.
Okay.
It's blood,
So you're
by
able,
the way.
you see a cave that you don't remember if you went down or not, but you hear like the rushing of the water from the river. Sargasso as it runs through, so you're able to turn and go down the cavern,
My
and you
completionist sense
guys
is tingling.
are trying to get down here.
Oh man. Slowly the map is becoming less and less sectioned off. Feels good.
Now, Othmar, did you give the drift globe to Corsul? So it's now his item.
He did.
Yes. I'm very magnanimous.
Quick Google search later.
I just want to make sure so I can give him access to it. Okay. All right. So now before you stands the
Puppy updates.
stone archway that you've traveled through before.
My turn?
Hold on, Ella.
So
I can check
embedded
out
in the
the stone.
southeast wall is a stone arch, and its keystone and base stones, each bearing engravings of an old man clutching a staff.
Ella, you know what to do. Smack the staff on the arch.
Doop, doop, doop.
All right. So Ella, you hit your staff 3 times on the arc, just like you did the last time, and it hums with life. And you see the magic fill the void, and it is now open for you to
So,
go through. Who's going through first?
so I put
Ella
my arm in.
jumps through.
No, Ella, no! Shit. And I look
All
at
right.
Othmar like, was she still wearing the ring?
Ah!
All right,
Ah!
Ella, I need you to roll a D100, 50% high or low.
Hmm. Oh
Start-
boy.
Start praying for a healing spell.
50% low. I'm gonna go low.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm good at those.
Oh, somebody
Okay.
else gets it now.
Okay. So you did make the save.
Oh, well.
But you take 70d4.
It was a lot.
Oh, I was close.
Okay, so halved for making the save.
So 35.
Okay, so as you skip through the portal, just flames as they
It's like a
follow you
belly
through
flop.
the portal. But you're hardy enough that you're able to only take half the damage as you go through the portal.
Am I able to
I'm just
tell
watching Othmar the whole time.
if this
So
portal
the
is
flames
cursed?
follow her through, and now, Ella, you are launched through the other side of the archway. You hit the wall, and you're kind of like singed a little bit as you get like the like smoke coming off of your body as you go through. The rest of you,
Can I tell if this portal is cursed?
nope. Whenever Ella opened it up and she went through, a rune appeared in the air above her, and that was the source of the fire that hit. Who's
Is the
going in next?
is the rune still there, or
Nope, it has
Nope.
disappeared.
I go.
It was
I
a
go in
very quick
next.
rune.
I better go make sure she's okay, and I jump.
Yep. So
jump
Val,
over.
you jump through. Fine.
This is new.
Quick.
No pain this time.
Yeah,
Next.
it's my turn.
Well-
As I like wipe all the blood off my nose.
I'm out like third time's the charm. I'm not used to going through portals and not getting my ass kicked.
is Othmar's like nose bleeding or something?
Do you still have the ring on, Othmar?
Shows no pain.
I don't have that ring on. I
Oh,
had
yeah.
it. I had it in my bag.
Okay. I thought she took it off, but I just want to make sure. All right. So Val goes through. Who's next? As Val goes through, you see the portal starting to shimmer, like it's gonna dissipate. So you need to make a decision.
Yeah.
I go. Yeah, go.
Let's
Ta-
go.
ta- tally
Everybody
ho!
try to jump in at the
Oh.
same time.
Yeah.
You both jump through at the same time, and whoever the last one was going through, as you go through, the portal closes right behind your foot as you launch through the archway.
You only have 9 toes now.
Do we all go in and like smash against this wall? Like,
Hold on, we're getting there. It's not a very big
You
room
land
that you
in a
guys
comical
went into.
pile.
All right, make sure the fog of war is on in here. It is. Need to.
Ella, are you okay? Do you need healing?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, I could probably use some healing, but I'll be fine by tomorrow.
You just let me know if you need me to patch you up, okay? I know you're
Okay.
tough.
So I copied all your characters into the new level.
Or we
Damn,
And
this is
when
weird.
I copied all of them, I also copied the archway that y'all went through. So it was an archway like on the screen. All right. So you guys are now back in a familiar room. Get you
I'm
guys
getting
shifted
cancer.
over here.
Oof.
And since y'all have been here before, at least most of you have been here before,
Blast, it's dark again.
I don't think that's what I want to do. Okay.
Do you
Boom, 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 boom,
It's a lot of booms.
boom. There we go.
It's
You
clear.
found yourself in a
Good, Kevin.
familiar wooden room as you've been thrown against the wall coming through the portal into Wildwood and Wilo's domain. Okay. So that is going to be various.
Guys, we have color
Those
now.
of you
Look at
who
that.
haven't, I know. What has he done?
Neat.
Um,
Like WandaVision.
I haven't
No, it-
started that yet.
Watch the first episode. Looks fun.
Well, the last episode is this Friday.
Oh,
Perfect timing.
perfect time to start.
Yep.
So, dust and cobwebs fill the room. Set in the middle of the east wall is a stone arch enclosing a blank wall. This is one of the magic gates that you guys have become familiar with. The keystone and base stones of the archway each bear a grave image of an old man clutching his staff, same as it was on the other side. You guys look around. The door is closed to the room as you're all crammed into this tiny little space.
I
What
go,
do we
go to the
do
door.
now?
Okay.
Closer.
Excuse me.
Could you get the door? I think it's over.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Thanks, Othmar.
All right.
Yep.
So as you go out into this room, the spiral staircase that you used before is in the eastern or the western part of the room. Spiral staircase leads down. They're standing in alcoves in the north and the south of the room facing each other are green marble statues, 6 foot tall, proud elven warriors clutching shields and spears. The shield of the northern statue features a pine tree, while an oak tree emblazoned on the shield of the statue to the south. Those are those green figures that Ellie, you're standing on top of. No, it's kind of weird with the thing here. So you can go down the staircase, or you can go into the other room that's there. But you guys have been here before.
I'm gonna check out
Most
the other
most of you
room.
have.
I think that's where I got my stuff with flowers.
As you as you walk in, you look around, and it seems that scores of adventurers over the years have been slain, and they are memorialized here with ghastly images on the walls and the ceilings of humanoid skulls and bones cemented together in a decorative arrangement. There are a few
Nope.
bare patches that have yet to be filled. So all those white things that you guys are looking at are not flowers, they're skulls
I don't
of
remember
the
that.
adventurers that
Ooh, that's
have
even more pretty.
been here. They're all
Uh,
stuck together.
I don't remember.
I'm very knowledgeable about sacrifices and things of that sort. So I just open the door, I peer in, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I close the door and just join the party. It's not happening. It's too familiar. No.
All
Othmar,
right.
do you remember that last time we were here?
No.
I don't either. We should get out of here.
Well, I
Probably
mean,
I mean, at least it's organized
at
death this time, which is better than we've seen. So,
least we won't be alone if we die.
It's very true.
At least
So
we
as
didn't piss her off last time.
True. I mean, we
Or
did just
well,
arrive in her house again. Maybe we should like
we should vacate.
go
Should I
make
all right.
ourselves
So
known.
as
should I
you
send her a
go down this,
message?
as you if you want to,
I don't know her, so I probably
yeah,
can't.
you'd have to. So as you go down the staircase, you come to the second floor of the room, or of the home that you're here. So this is familiar to you guys. You guys can continue down to the bottom floor, but there's a doorway here and a doorway. Let's see, here and here, to where you can go through. And for those of you who were here before, this you know that this leads to the balcony overlooking her throne room, so to speak.
We should probably enter the throne room correctly this time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not really sure where that is, but I'll follow.
I think we have to
Okay,
go down.
so actually there is right here, there's supposed to be a staircase that leads down. I don't know why it's solid wood right there, but where Glorkind is, there is a staircase that leads down to the next level. And when you get down to the next level, you guys are going to be, I'm going to steal everybody.
Gasp!
Othmar, taking you
no,
too.
No,
Yep,
not
you've
me.
got me.
been taken.
God, where's
Classic.
Liam Neeson when you need him?
All right. So as you guys get to the bottom of the staircase, a set of wooden double doors opens up into the throne room.
I'll take lead, I suppose.
I'm gonna tap myself and cast friends. Just gives me
Wild magic,
advantage.
please.
Oh, good Good call.
Oh, God. Thank
Good.
God.
We're good.
No, you're good.
Burn
Okay.
the castle down.
So as you open the doors, there are dead leaves and twigs all over the dusty floor. The room, as you recall, has a vaulted ceiling about 20 foot high, and you can see the balcony up above. Stone pillars carved to look like trees support the 10-foot high stone balcony that runs along the north, east, and south walls. The trees' stone branches serve as the balcony's railings. As you look around, you do not see Wilo or her companion, Kitty Cat, that you saw before. In the corner,
Kristen.
you do see right here. I could get the thing right here. You do see a tree that vaguely resembles Hallister, and it appears that he is sleeping. So as
Perfect.
you're looking, there is a crystal throne that is
My hand
that was
axe.
carved.
Othmar, no.
You're gonna do something to the tree?
No. Othmar.
Al said no.
Okay.
Buzzkill.
And so, Glorkin, when you look at this crystal throne that's carved that she would sit upon, you do get the sense that it was carved by dwarves. So there's a very distinct carving, like the methods used to carve the crystals are very familiar to you. Let's see here.
Oh, poo.
Yep, that is it. So there are the double doors that are across the throne room here that also lead to the double doors that lead outside.
So I walk into Hallis Tree's direction and I clear my throat loudly, attempting to wake him up.
You kind of see like his eyes kind of open and he starts like moving around and then he just kind of like wanders off back through the double door and kind of goes. There was a small space for him to get around the side of the staircase, and then he's gone for about 5 or 6 minutes, and he you see him like come back in. He's he's like kind of walks in there, and you see he's holding a tray that has a pot of tea with 5 glasses. And he kind of like walks over and he kind of sits it down, and you see him his twiggy hand kind of, you see it like kind of like pick up the claw the teapot, and you see it like kind of twist, and he's like eyeing it, and he's kind of shaking, and he fills all the tea up, and he grabs them two at a time, and he's handing them to everybody.
More tea.
And he like his eyes kind of like shiver a little bit, and he walks back over to where he was sitting before, and he just kind of like pops himself back down, and he kind of shakes a little bit, and his eyes he goes back to sleep.
I wonder if it's winter outside as I drink my tea.
So as you bring the tea up to your nose, Ella, you get the faint scent of almost like chamomile and mint as you begin to drink the tea. It's very refreshing.
Well,
Drops
okay.
his tea.
Yeah, I drink a little bit of my tea, put the cup down,
Isn't it like the middle of the night anyway? Maybe she's just asleep.
Yeah, maybe we should definitely get out of here then. I think
Probably a good idea.
Wait, who's there sleeping?
No time for tea.
so. There's a druid elf woman named Wilo. She has a very teleporty Black Panther, and it's not nice. And she was a little perturbed the first time we appeared in her castle, and technically trespassing. And after seeing all those bones, I don't want to perturb her a second time by just appearing in her chambers. So let's out those doors over there. Let's just head out. It's
She
probably
did
smart.
say this was her whole realm, so
Well, I don't
yeah.
want to be in her actual throne room.
Immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good then. I nicely set the teacup back down empty and lead the way out.
Did we ever see what this was?
Yeah, what is that thing?
Looks like
Ringing
a
out right
thing.
now.
thing. Hold on.
Looks like
A
a
thing that would
thing.
not be there if we had a white
Yeah.
map.
Right. Wasn't there on the other time.
That is just a table.
Mm-hmm. Just a table. With a wand of
Counter
power
spell.
on it.
Dispel magic.
Yeah, smash the table.
Well, I mean, if you want to go in there and look at it, you can. I mean, it's fine.
Just a table, he says. No, I'm not betraying my own morals. I'm out. Oh, is that the way out? Oh.
I have no idea.
It's
We were
not,
going
but
outside.
if you wanted to go back there and look, you certainly can. So there's nobody else is in the home that you can see, just the tree. That is actually a painting on the wall that you guys are trying to walk through. So let's just not do that right now.
This way.
But yeah,
You mean Ella
it's a
can't walk
table.
through?
But the table was not there the last, or you don't recall the table being there the last time. I don't think y'all went back there. The last time y'all were
Fine,
here.
I go look
So,
at it. It's too curiosity striking.
okay.
That's all.
So you go to the back and go and roll a perception check for me.
Ugh. That's a big old 14.
Okay. So this is an ornately carved stone table that's in the middle of the room. It has several dust-covered objects resting on it. Leaning up against the table is a wooden staff with silvered tips draped in cobwebs. So there are, let's see, 1, 2,
Ella, come in here.
3,
Okay.
I'm
4,
not picking up.
including the staff. There are 5 items that are covered in dust on the table.
Ella, can you see if anything's gonna stick to my hand permanently like it did last time?
That was your own fault, by the way.
You learned something, did you? Yeah, sure. I'll cast a ritual cast detect magic. This is gonna take a bit. Keep an eye out.
All right.
I stand
So,
watch.
so on the table, you see that there is not only there's the staff, but there's also a suit of armor. There is a scimitar, a leather quiver that contains 20 arrows, and then the staff. So as you get done casting your ritual detect magic, the armor itself is glowing.
The armor glows. Everything else seems to be non-magical.
But everything else is also it's dust covered. So when you're picking up the not transmutation. What is that?
Of course, we just find some magical armor right after I spend an arm and a leg to get mine. Shame. Although, it is tailored. I do look fabulous.
Okay, so the type of
You smell better.
you get the sense of abjuration magic from the armor itself.
Did I smell before?
Yes, you did.
It's abjuration magic.
I don't know what that means. Explain. Please.
Hold on while she Googles her books.
Quick, 8-year-old, explain to me now. I'm an adult.
Protective
Okay, so
spells.
so the suit is hide armor, stitched with hide and fur, and again the weapons are sitting there as well.
Well, I don't need any more staffs. Crystal, you need a staff? I got like 3 of them, I think.
It is a quarterstaff.
Logan, do you wear armor? I can't hear you. You seem to be mouthing something. But
And he's disconnected from Discord.
I
He's
just
rejoining,
And he reconnected.
and his voice is still not working.
Oh no.
He did say he was having problems with the headset.
Oh, heard something.
Hallister, you swine. Give him back his voice.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Show off them
I
sexy
do
ears.
not prefer to wear armor. It inhibits my athletic abilities.
Well, probably shouldn't steal. However, I'd say we leave it here. We absolutely shouldn't steal. I misphrased that.
Okay.
But thank you, Ella, for researching this.
All right, guys.
And I leave Ella in the room alone with the magical items.
All
It's
right,
just the armor with.
I go jump on this throne over here since it's dwarven made and test it out a little bit.
So as you sit down, you have a very familiar feeling, like you've seen or sensed this type of throne before. And as you're kind of like sitting there and getting your booty all situated on here, you're just like, yep, this is a good throne, very well made. The throne begins to shake. I need you to make an athletic or acrobatics or an athletics check, please. Save.
Okay.
Actually, dexterity save. Sorry, dexterity save.
Dexterity. Okay.
Am I within 10 feet of him as I re-entered the room?
Did you do this before he entered the room, Lorkand?
No, it kind of happened at the same time.
Okay.
Add your 4 to it. Is that 11? Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you sit on the throne, it begins to vibrate, starts to shake, and you feel.
Does anyone feel that?
You feel your ass beginning to get very, very hot as an explosion blows you off of the throne.
One hot ass.
You're going to take 27 fire damage as a fire rune explodes on your ass, and you fly across and you land about halfway in the throne room. And with that, the tree comes up, and he's like, "Rah!" He starts like gathering up. You see his arms start to grow, kind of Groot-like, as he's like scooping up everybody. He's starting to push you all out the door.
Time to go. Ella, we're leaving.
Oh,
Well, that's what
That
we
was
were gonna
worse
do
than-
anyway.
that was worse than the shit I took in '69.
Did you take anything from the room, Ella, or did you leave it alone?
What all was there? There was the staff, the armor, and then.
So there was the armor, there was a scimitar,
Okay.
a quiver containing 20 arrows from what you could see, and the staff leaning against the table.
No, my bag's pretty full. I just sigh and leave it behind.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to take everybody. Whoop.
Oh. I am Hallistry.
Pretty much.
Damn
We'll
it,
kill
Gorgon.
you.
You don't sit on other magical beings' thrones.
And as you're forced out,
I couldn't resist.
of the abode that you're sitting in. The doors swing open and you're pushed out, and it is as bright as it is on a summer day at high noon outside right now. It is just lit up. Sun in the sky, you feel the warmth, you smell the grass, and you can feel the wind and the breeze blowing on you. The trees are swaying back and forth in the wind and the breeze as you come out, and you hear the doors slam behind you. And that is where we're going to stop tonight. You are
we're
now
way up there.
in the forest. Sorry.
I see.
No, hold on. I thought I zoomed y'all up there. There you go. Boom. So we're going to stop there tonight. We'll pick this up next week as you begin your adventures into the woods of Wilo's domain.
What are these little mountains right here?
We will get into that
Later.
week.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Prepare
You just came
perception
out
check for next week.
You tease. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one.
All right.
I will stop the recording in 5, 4, 3, 2. Any last words?
Butt face.
Done.
Oh.
1,
Later.
0.